What's good, chat? What's going on? And welcome to another stream. It's me, your boy. You are first, I think. I think that what you think is correct, Jack. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're well. I hope things are good. You're in early doors. I'm doing all right. I hope you're doing well.
I like to sing, dance, pretend, and I like to have fun.
But did that alert go off? Did you guys hear an alert? I can see it going off for you there. For some reason.
Sir, why was it so damn
I don't hear
quiet?
it. So why was it so damn quiet? Wait. Hold on. Did you not hear the music, the intro music? Hold on. What's going on here? What's going on here? None. Unbelievable. Inexcusable, really. I'm so sorry. I heard it's tiny. You heard what's tiny. Oh wait, I went outside with some makeup today. It was nervous, but I had people to support me. Oh, you... Okay. Fantastic news. I realised I heard it's tiny was completely unrelated to that. Let me see if I can get it to replay for us, Brooke.
I like to sing, dance,
Yeah, it's there, but not for me. My headphones said no. Sorry, you can't have that. But then that also makes me wonder if it's just my audio being weird, generally. Yeah, I don't think I can hear shit, chat. Which is strange. Hello, welcome. Bro's just insulting me by calling it small. It was an accident. It was a freak accident. I didn't mean to. You guys might have seen the news today. I announced that I have I don't know, partnered up is probably not the word because I'm not a partner per se. It's not a title, but like we're working with a charity called Stack Up, who support veterans who might struggle with, you know, mental health issues or suicidal ideation and that sort of thing. Help support them by using the world of gaming and things like that. So there's a panel down below the stream, and there's a few different things like command-wise that I've been trying to set up. We're still in the process of sorting some of that stuff out, but yeah, that's a fun development that happened today. So it's like a year-round constant charity thing, but I'm planning to do like at least an event or two as well where we sort of focus that fundraising and that attention. But yeah, so that's something. That's something to let you guys know. And yeah, I am deaf for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why. My PC just does this sometimes. And I'm not sure why. I'm not going to the gym because it's pouring outside. Valid. You're valid in there. If that's enough to put you off, that's valid, you know? It's also 3 degrees. Wait, you've got 3 of them? It's 0 degrees for me. It is literally freezing. I just realised that I might have been in the process of switching my headphones over when I couldn't hear that, and that might be why I couldn't hear it. Potentially. Also, that's loud for me. I grabbed some clips from yesterday's stream. That hopefully will be fun to edit into something silly. I grabbed one where I accidentally kept shooting that hostage. Well, technically 2 clips, but it'll become one like short TikTok. And the one where I killed all those people and then Rob redeemed the Tangier thing, where it was like, what was it? It was like, was all of this legal? Absolutely fucking not. So yeah, I'll try and turn those into TikToks and shorts that are fun. And we were here at the scene of a crime. I think we just finished investigating it, although I don't know when it will have saved. It might have saved
Patrolman,
before.
this your beat?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
We got to investigate again.
Kids park here. They use it like a lover's
Yeah,
lane.
Becky had snow.
It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first
Yeah,
on the
Becky's
scene?
been in the
Yes,
snow
Detective.
all day.
No one's disturbed the body.
No, sir.
Which
Cleared
means
out
it's
them
coming my
vulture
way,
reporters
'cause
so
usually
Picker and
the-
the coroner could work.
The weather
waiting to
just sort
talk
of
to you.
hits Becky
Go
first
house
and
to
it comes
house and
across
see
to
what
where
you
I'm
come
at.
up with.
The last time I went in the rain, I was on the treadmill, and one of the employees was like, "Hey, just a heads up, if the power goes out, this will stop abruptly." That's quite scary, honestly. I'd be like, okay. I don't want to be here.
What can you tell me about the
Flying on
shoe prints?
treadmill.
Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
Okay. Like, it's weird that we can't, like, look, there's blood here. It's weird that we can't investigate that as a thing. Like, we're on the murder desk now, so as I was saying yesterday, there is a bit more gruesomeness in
back.
terms of seeing dead bodies, potentially naked ones.
Looks brand new.
And also
Can't be
like
the one used on the
bruising,
body.
cuts, blood, that kind of thing. So just so you guys know. I feel like it's good to make you aware of that. Pretty sure the hairbrush was nothing last time.
Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game. The Bomba Club. Why steal a table lighter?
I don't know, man. I didn't steal it. Alright, I think it's just the body now.
Has the scene been secured?
Patrolman Houlihan saw to it. The victim's personal effects are still where they fell.
I mean, I don't know that that's actually where they fell. To be honest. But he comes over here like I can investigate this. But I can't. It's a lie.
Cause of death?
Could be the head injuries. She has been badly stalked.
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
Dead. D-E-D, dead.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
So they killed her and also took her ring. So they robbed her.
Interesting.
Interesting.
What does the writing on the victim mean?
BD, like Dahlia? Tex? Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Okay.
When we get to the Bomba, a man could die of thirst in a case like this.
Bro just wants a drink. There's a street crime. You know what that means, chat. I have to go do this. There's 40 street crimes, so I wanna do them where I can. I feel like the first time I played this, I didn't really do many of the street crimes. Your partner cannot drive at this time. Really?
You know the way. You can drive.
Yeah, I was gonna say he will drive. I will make him.
Right around the corner.
All units in the vicinity in any central unit. A 211 and shots fired 410 South Flower Street.
The werewolf?
For my money, copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on your wall. The caller of the decade. I've been working evidence on BD case for 6 months and got nicks.
There's a difference, Russ.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, hotshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us a note in the corpse?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish.
Calling all cars. Citizen reports officer needs help. Shots fired. Officer down.
Officer down.
6th Street and Lindley Place. 6th Street and Lindley Place. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Oh my god. Cop killer. Wait, he wasn't down before. He was down. He's down now.
That alleyway leads to the rear of the building, sir. Someone's gonna have to climb up and take him down.
Good luck.
We can do it.
Don't let him get a beat on you like I did.
Oh my god, Rusty. It's a ballsy motherfucker.
We'll get there.
Cop killers are the worst kind of scumbag.
Oh, they killed a cop and then... I get it now. They killed one and then... Oh my god, he shot my hat off. My hat! I tried to shoot him in the butt. He didn't let me aim.
Should have had that second line.
No, you shouldn't have had that second one. Oh,
Won't help console the officer's family, but these guys are done.
right in the shins. I should have probably taken cover when I climbed up, but I just climbed up and ran into both of them like, okay, here we go. Did we kill both of them? I mean, they killed half and wounded another, so like we're somewhat justified. Right, no more street crimes. I have to make sure. I have to check.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
We're going to
And
the
where
Bamba
exactly
Club.
are we going?
The Bamba Club. That's where exactly the fuck we're going, Rusty. Officer needs help? Another one? Another one? No, another one? Oh, it doesn't really look like a club. Considering the ornament we found that was from here. Doesn't look as fancy. 218 follows, my god. They just don't stop. Doing good, Bob. Be proud. Cause I am.
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Off
Do you remember a
the
woman who came in here last night?
rails.
5'7",
all
about
kicking
110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Yeah, I'd like to know what you know.
Fire
too.
away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
He's
Unless
just gonna get
you'd
drunk.
like a drink too, officer, there's not a lot I can do for you.
Oh, I thought I could ask you some questions too. Okay, fine.
Say, honey, what time do you get off waiting table?
Oh, hold on.
You going to pay for that?
Probably nothing.
Okay. Weird that it let me pick that up.
House officer.
That's the spirit. Pour me another.
You gonna make me pay for that? He's like, I'm the house officer. You sleep. Good night, my baby. I love you very much. I miss you very much. And I'm very proud of you. You're doing so good. You get good sleep. You sleep well. Sweet dreams. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
So,
Get your rest.
how's your tuna fish salad?
You gotta get your rest.
You want a tip? Refill my coffee next time.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine? Oh, Christ. Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular.
Good
Celine
night, good night.
was a lovely woman.
Sounds like you had a thing for her.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
Is he lying to me, Chan?
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes, at around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
That does help.
I think this
Round heels.
could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
Cool. Ring stolen.
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
Did you buy it for her? Because you're being very suspicious.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're going to tell me.
Okay, I bought it
I
years
knew it.
ago. I carried a torch for Celine in those days. Guess I always have. Her old man never knew about it.
Okay.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. He put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
Okay, but you're still acting a bit sus. Do I have to bad cop you? Because I will.
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up like usual. But he refused.
You refused?
And she picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but got no answer.
Okay.
Thanks, Mr. McCall. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
Damn. Obviously, the further you get through, like the traffic was kind of fun because a lot of it was like fraud and like theft and like silly things like, well, I say silly things like that, they're serious things, but you know what I mean. And then on the murder cases, it's like really quite dark.
Let's get out of here.
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
Can I speak to you?
I don't mean to be rude, but I've got work to do.
Okay, fine. Hold on.
He drove me up to Mulholland and we did
You
some...
guys got a phone in here? Oh. I was trying to use her phone at the desk.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thank you.
Please and thank you, ma'am. Alright, let's rock and roll. Oh my god, there's another street crime. Wait, Wait, there's no way they live that close to her house? I mean, they live that close to where she was murdered?
You can drive.
They live that close to their house. Where do you hear they live in their house, George?
All units in the vicinity in any Central unit. A 211 and shots fired, 410 South Flower
You
Street.
find the booze helps you get to your working day?
I'm grilling him about drinking and on the job now.
Sharpens my investigatory instincts.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps.
He's an alcoholic.
You know, you picked the wrong job if a healthy thirst offends you, Cole.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politics.
All units, officer needs help. Bank of America 7th and
Oh, Bank of
Officer
America.
needs help. Bank of America 7th and Olive, a 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Bank job.
What's the situation?
Half a dozen shooters, sir. Cold-blooded sons of bitches. Real professionals.
What do you mean?
Witnesses say they bounced in, aced the guards, and went straight downstairs.
Yeah.
Christ knows who they're working for, but whatever's in that vault, they want it bad.
Careful, dude. You're gonna get shot. You're running out.
Picked the wrong bank to rob.
Draft him.
Move it inside. We've got to clear out the bottom floor. Come on, make a push for the building.
Find some cover!
I got you down.
Trying to get this guy down here. He was already down when I shot him.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Damn. I got that guy in the face.
I'll cover you.
They blocked the goddamn stairs. Detective, take the elevator.
All right, I'll wait here.
Wait, why are you waiting here? You're not gonna come with me?
Give them a chance to regroup.
I'll try.
Wish me luck.
Why would you not come with me? Surely the foot patrolman can like handle that, right? No?
Wrong floor, police man. You have no idea who you're fucking with.
Buddies upstairs are dead. That leaves you, pal.
Oh, what's taking so long?
Shut up, man. Just me and you, bro. And I know you're there. So we're at an impasse. Come on, lean out again, I dare you. Lean out just a little bit. Is there someone behind this wall? I think there is. Which concerns me because of where I'm stood. Oh my god, I can't move. I know you're there too, man. What's your point?
Just you and me. You can live to tell the tale.
Would you like to live to tell the tale, sir?
I got you down, motherfucker!
Pop out. Oh! Oh! He popped out sideways. Bro, he got me. That was clever. I was like, pop up, and he was like, how about this instead? Smart, man. He had me.
Car 11K. Shots fired, suspects are down. We're code 4 here, but I need an ambulance at Bank of America. 7th and Olive. Notify coroner and detective headquarters.
Roger, ambulance 11K, all units, code 4 on the 211 at Bank of America, code 4.
We're calling in the detectives, we're calling in the coroner, which means some of them have definitely died, and we do be calling in the ambulance. Yo, what up, Dom? How you doing?
Can you drive to this one?
Welcome to the stream, my guy.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Thank you for the hydrate. Dom, you weren't here yesterday, were you? When, were you here? Well, did you pop in yesterday? I can't remember, but were you I don't think you were here when Rob was doing his, he was using the sound alerts and the Tangier things, and I was like, oh, Dom would enjoy this. Feels like forever since I joined. Probably only been 2 days now or something. Yeah, it feels like that though sometimes, right? When you hang out somewhere a lot and then you don't get to for a little while. Yeah, those alert things are quite funny, and I was like, Rob was trolling me, and I was like, Dom would be enjoying this. It's the sort of thing you like.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
Anyone home? Oh. Broken window. Okay, Rusty. Kick the back door in. You've been through a mad lot since we last spoke?
Jimmy. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
My goodness. My goodness. Oh shit, newspaper.
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary arrangements.
You said the house would be empty.
Jesus.
You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before. I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal with it.
You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
I mean, that's troubling. Should we start with the broken window?
burglar used the pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
I mean, he makes a point. I don't want to get cut up. Firstly, me and Gab had a good one-to-one. Finally told her everything going on in my head, and I've started writing everything down. I got my gym on track, going 5 times this week. My diet is on track, having things like salmon and almond coffee. I'm gonna start my driving lessons, swimming lessons, and on top of that, I told my parents I have a 5-year plan to move out. And I'm gonna try and get a girlfriend hopefully by the end of 2024. Finally put myself out there instead of closing myself off. Hell, I mean, that all sounds fantastic, my dude. Obviously, the only thing I would say is don't put too much pressure on yourself with all those things. I know you want to hold yourself accountable because you want to get them done, and I fully support that. Don't put too much pressure on yourself that you beat yourself up if things don't, you know, like if you don't have a girlfriend by the end of 2024 or you know, your 5-year plan to move out, if it ends up taking a little bit longer. As long as you're making positive steps for you, don't beat yourself up and put too much pressure on if it changes slightly, you know? But I also understand that you want to keep yourself accountable, and I can appreciate that. But the rest of that sounds fantastic, my guy. I'm very happy to hear it. Because we just want the best for you, me.
Not much help.
You're doing your best, and that's all you can do, man. Genuinely.
Celine and Jacob are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on. One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Jesus.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty.
Little steps, but lots of them. It sounds good. It does sound good, man.
Galloway, homicide, badge number 564. Requesting technical services for a suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
Oh. This lady's just come home. The washing's out. Nothing. Oh, this lady's being nosy. Hello? Just hop your fence.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan. Jennifer Horgan.
Okay.
I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking, and she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out, and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving, but she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
No, she's dead.
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh, my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Okay, bye. Thank you for the raid, host. Dom, I appreciate you. Right, can I canvas neighbors on this side? Hello, neighborinos. How's things with me? Just the usual, really. Doing my best. I did have a positive meeting today with a charity about like sort of becoming part of their, I guess I was saying it's not really like partnering, but it's kind of like partnering where I've like joined the promotion of their like charity sort of thing. You can see it in the panels below if you can see that. And we're working on like some commands and things like that as well. But yeah, it's a veterans charity for people who are obviously ex-military, and maybe to sort of promote and raise awareness of mental health issues among them, and also like to prevent sort of, you know, suicidal ideation and that sort of thing amongst that group. And also I had a game company ask me if I wanted to review one of their games, like, or have a code to like play one of their games on launch, which is really cool, like a little indie game that looked really lovely. So that's a potential thing as well. I might be able to get a code for that.
5-star, goddamn right.
Which would be really cool. Other than that, I'm just me, my dude. I'm doing my best.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Guys, I saw an important notice. I saw a tweet today about a dog who had to wear goggles because of something to do with his eyes, and they called them doggles, and it was really just the most adorable little fluff of a dog with his doggles on. Very cute.
I doubt it.
Doggles. It was actually so cute.
Size 9s. Above average for a lady.
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
Maybe Jacob's the one wearing them. You know? Can't judge. I mean, in the fucking 50s, they would definitely judge. But we're gonna see what Jacob has to say for himself, but not yet. We haven't even finished looking around the house. Can't open that door? Why not? Bedroom. Gotta be some kind of evidence in the bedroom, surely. Wedding ring. It's gone.
Tiffany? The rest of the stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring.
The stretch. There you go, man. It happened.
A regular Amelia Earhart in her day. The ring looks distinctive.
Oh, it's like a flower. Is it? Kind of what it looks like.
Seems irrelevant.
Seems irrelevant. Starting back to the gym. Been talking to a guy that seems kind of cool. Ooh, bro! I didn't know this bit. I hope guy that seems kind of cool is kind of cool, and that things go well. I've actually been getting my sleep schedule going. It's been going okay, but that's one of the things I need to gradually work on. Hence why I haven't been here last few days. I should be asleep now, but I know. Hey, it's a step-by-step thing, man. You know, you're doing your best, and that's what's important. You know, and that's the thing. If you hold yourself accountable, you know, then it's okay if like things happen step by step, rather than trying to change everything at once, not being able to do it, you know, overwhelming yourself, and then being disappointed because you haven't done it when really you didn't give yourself a chance. You know. Listen, I break all the big news in here. You do. That's true. That's true.
You're behind the wheel.
I just make everyone else drive in this game.
This is KTI.
I'm like, you can drive.
All units in the vicinity in any Central unit. A 211 and shots fired 410 South Flower
Jacob
Street.
Henry had a violent argument with his wife last
Why did he get out of the car? And also, it's always a 211 with shots fired every time. Because I can barely hold a conversation with one, let alone multiple. Because driving is hard, true. True.
For my money, if the broad keeps the house looking like that, she probably deserved it. The skipper says bring him in and keep the hacks off our backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you've come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
I love the music. Jesus Christ. I know he indicated, but indication is to let people know you're turning, not so that to give you free reign to just pull out across.
211 and shots fired. 391 Broadway.
Go to hell, Parker!
Running battle.
No way I'm going down without a fight.
I have to chase him. Oh shit!
Drop the weapon, hands behind your head.
Did he kill me?
Yeah? Fuck you too!
Put your hands in the air. Give it up, LAPD.
Oh, he's not hiding in the alley.
Don't make me chase you.
Yeah, don't make me chase you, man. I mean, he's already making me chase him. But... Oh my god, he jumped across the roof.
How long are you gonna keep this up?
Get the good sleep, my dude. I appreciate you. I'm glad to hear you're doing well, man, and I hope things, work out. You managed to stick to everything and it all goes how you want it to. That's me, man. He dropped his gun. And he didn't die, so... Shot him in the ankles.
This is Car 11 King. Advise all units that the 211 from Mallory's Cafe is code 4, KGPL.
Roger, 11K. All units, 211 from Mallory's Cafe is code 4. Repeat, code 4.
He didn't call for a coroner or whatever the other thing was. Ambulance or anything like that. So that's kind of cool. Maybe we just arrested that guy. Maybe we didn't kill him. I think we just unlocked a new outfit. I think that's what it was just saying. The outsider. Don't believe everything you read in the papers. Quite like that it's grey. Dom is like my emotional support person.
And where exactly are we going?
I'm going to Jacob Henry's apartment.
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead.
Okay. I'll follow your lead, Rusty.
You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Names are dramatics
Oh
for
my God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
That she's...
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't think he did it. His reaction seems genuine.
I get even the slightest hint that you're a flight risk, pal.
Okay. Baseball bat speaks to blunt force trauma.
Doesn't look like anything.
Okay, maybe not.
You think the atmosphere's thick in here? Wait till you try the gas chamber. He'll be back in a moment. Just sit tight.
I need you to do something about my
The
wife.
oldest problem there is, what to do about the old lady.
Thanks for the offer. I need you to do something about my wife. I mean, that doesn't look good for you, Mr. Jacob Henry. This is your bedroom. Plan to skip town? Size 11s?
Size 11s.
What size were the killer shoes? Hold on, not people. Clues. Size 8s. Okay. So, he might be off the hook, but he is preparing to leave, which is suspicious. It made the noise like I found all the clues. And I feel like I didn't even look around that much. He's got a phone here, we could use his phone. Not for any particular reason, just for fun. Alright, man. When did you last speak to her?
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
Well, the next door neighbor actually said she left. Didn't she? He did hit her. But I don't know if that's something we have evidence for. You know, do we... I think we maybe bad cop. I mean, he said things got out of hand, which the hit her is, I guess, part of that, but we just want more info. I mean, he doesn't have the look of like he's like super lying, but super lying. This man is super lying. Maybe bad cop.
And how are we meant to believe that, Jacob? It isn't looking good for you.
That nosy bitch from next door, Janie Horgan. She'll tell you I left. And what time.
She did, actually.
That's all?
Wait.
You got more in that goddamn book, spit it out.
I didn't mean to do that. I meant to review evidence. Fuck. Okay, so I guess it should have been that? Shit.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
You do know. And now you look super suspicious. You didn't look that suspicious on the first one. I mean, the fact that he was called a bunch of times. Club owner McCall reports telephoning Jacob Henry repeatedly on night of murder. Could that be? What do you guys think? I mean, he's definitely not telling the truth. Okay, let's try.
You know where she went, Jacob. You're lying. Why would I help you if you keep lying to me?
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
We know she went to the Bomba Club.
The bartender there, he calls me if things are getting out of hand, and I go and I bring her home. He called me last night. I said no.
Why?
Phone rang a couple more times after that. I ignored it. gonna have to live with that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm annoyed that I fucked up.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better
I
if
feel
you
like I
come clean
always fuck
about
up
it.
at least one question.
That's a lousy
Sometimes
thing
I
to
get them
say. I never gave up on my wife.
I like how he said I never gave up on my wife while his eyes were going. I never gave up on my wife. I mean, you punched her. Oh yeah, what about the death threat note? That sounds like a gave up on my wife type thing.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth? Huh?
I like that they come at you like that because it's really satisfying when you throw it back in their face, but also it's if you get it wrong, it's really embarrassing.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
We're still gonna need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
Rusty.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Oh boy. Ow.
Okay.
You're not being...
I'm much taller than you now, standing on this chair.
What?
Ow. Ow. I forget what my buttons are. Oh. Yes. Get fucked up, Pete. Arrested.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Oh, Slugger. See, I got 2 out of 3 correct again.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from
I
the
didn't even
coroner.
give you
Do you
the
wish to be put through?
address.
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt...
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc.
Yikes.
Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
Okay, we gotta go back. Or maybe we don't. I should go to Mendez's apartment, really. There's a street crime. You guys know how I feel about street crimes. That's Central? Yeah. And it's right near that other place. So I kind of want to...
Can you drive to this one?
I kind of want to go see this Mendez guy, because we know that he's the one that took her home from the club. So I want to go find out.
KGPL to any Central unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun.
Man with a gun.
Between 4th and 5th. Any Central unit identified.
This is car 11K. Go ahead.
11K. Citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand.
Please, you gotta call for help. He doesn't look real good.
Quick, what happened?
Some punk held up my stand. This guy tried to help and got a bullet for his trouble.
Jeez.
He got hit and hightailed it through the parking lot. Get going.
Oh, there he goes. Oh yes, that's the guy. Oh fuck. They hit him and they didn't even care. Got my siren on. Oh, what the fuck? I like hit that step. That was bullshit. I went down and he like hit the step. And I couldn't drive any faster.
KGPL to any Central unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun.
Rusty keeps getting out of my vehicle.
4th and 5th. Any Central unit identified.
This is car 11K. Go ahead.
I know you can't skip these.
Please, you gotta call for help. He doesn't look real good.
Quick, what happened?
Some punk held up my stand. This guy tried to help and got a bullet for his trouble. He got hit and hightailed it through the parking lot. Get going.
So I think cars get out of your way if you have your siren on, maybe. Sometimes, at least. Oh, he went down the other thing, that's why. I'm an idiot. He doesn't go down here. We're gonna lose him again. Because I went down the wrong way. I'm an idiot. He doesn't go down that one, he goes down the next one. But at that point it was too late. Like I had to commit to going down there because it was either that or stop. Rusty, get in the fucking car.
This is car 11K. Go ahead.
11K. Citizen.
Let me guess. Someone held up your
Please,
shot. He tried to help, got shot.
He doesn't look real good.
Quick, what happened?
Some punk held up my stand. This guy tried to help and got a bullet for his trouble. He got hit and hightailed it through the parking lot. Get going.
So he got hit, so he's wounded too? Looks like there's two of them. Shoot him, Rusty, shoot him! Oh my god, you ran over that lady. Oh yeah, this is so much smoother. Okay, maybe not smoother, but you know. No, actually it was much smoother. Honestly.
Bells, you gotta get me closer!
Okay, well they just crashed. Oh god.
You come any closer, I'll pull the trigger.
Don't
Put the
do it,
weapon
man.
down, now!
Put the weapon down, now.
What the hell?
I killed him.
What are you waiting for, Phelps? Up and at him.
I don't think I subdued him, I think I killed him. Good shot, though. Just popped up and caught some bullets.
Car 11K calling KGPL. Shots fired. Suspect is down. We're code 4, but I need an ambulance on Grand between 4th and 5th Streets.
11K, roger on your ambulance. All units be advised the suspect is down on Grand between 4th and 5th Streets.
Okay.
Repeat, the suspect is down. Code 4.
Ambulance. No coroner. Oh shit, we're right where we need to be too. Well, I might as well drive because we're this close. And I never want to drive. Mendez.
Alonzo Mendez. Sound like a man who moonlights as the werewolf?
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter anywhere near.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself with any number of things you don't want when you're sober.
So that's why you never sober up.
Exactly.
You might even say the fur has been flying.
Not him saying he doesn't want his daughter. Okay. Let's find Mendez. 16.
Mendez, apartment 16.
Okay. Let's go find him. Guessing it's not going to be first floor. Ah, here we go. 4th floor.
Here, the apartment's up on the top floor.
So good at investigating. Is this the top floor? No, there's another one. Is this the top floor? Yeah. I was not counting.
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in. Take a look around and see what you can find.
I mean, it's a bit unfair to not bother knocking. To be honest.
Don't think this is anything.
How do you know?
This isn't what we're looking for.
Okay, and then what is what we're looking for? That's nothing. Bedroom. Shoe.
Gotta get these to Ray. Size 8s could help place Mendez at the scene.
Oh shit. He's a size 8, you guys. Lipstick.
Brothers could match the color and brand of the body.
And what about that next to the lipstick there, Cole?
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
I think we got him. I think this is our guy.
We have the murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses?
Yeah, what I'm
Thank
sure
your stars you caught a break.
Thank you for
Captain
the
Don
raid,
would
my
begin to
guy.
like you.
Welcome.
What gives?
LAPD,
It's not looking good for this guy. It's not looking good for this
Do
guy
not
at all.
lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
I won't lose him.
Mendez,
He's
stop
mine.
right there!
Welcome. How was Fortnite? I hope good. We're playing some LA Noire. It's not my first time playing this game, but I haven't played it since probably it first came out. And I love it. I hope Fortnite
You
went
don't
well.
need to do this, Alonzo!
I hope all of you guys are good. Welcome. I'm in a chase right now, so I'm sorry that I'm sort of flittering between chat and back. He's running for a car. After him.
Get in and drive.
The only reason you recognise this is from the doubt meme. Yeah, and the button doesn't even say doubt anymore. They changed it. Originally it definitely was doubt, but now it says like bad cop or something.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. These old cars aren't exactly easy to drive. And I'm bad at driving anything in any game. Racing's not my forte.
I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle, and I'll stop the son of a bitch.
I'm trying, man. I'm really trying.
Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road.
No, you shoot him. Shoot him
Keep it
better.
steady and I'll try to bust his tire.
Yeah. Oh my god. Is he alive? I feel like he doesn't survive that. Am I wrong? Like.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry.
Oh, thank you, Brooke. Thank you for entertaining everyone. What up, Jacko? What up? Is it T Naomi?
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
Let me know if I'm butchering your name. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we really flipped him. Like, I feel like he might not have survived that.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator.
Fuck yeah, it was.
Seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your
Cole
suspect
Phelps is that guy.
and the thoroughness with which a report
You
was
just had your
compiled,
first
I
year stream
foresee a safe
anniversary?
passage through the
Bro,
courts and the
congrats! Happy stream
Brutality
anniversary.
on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
That's awesome. I hope it was a fun one. I hope it was a fun one. I hope you and you and your community had a good time. Hopefully you got some wins in Fortnite. I did some city damage. And drinking, so you can tell with my comments. It's not a real celebration. No, I shouldn't say that. Drink responsibly, everyone. But I would probably have drunk as well. You can have fun without alcohol, but you can also have fun with alcohol. I played Fortnite drunk once on my birthday. Ooh, he's at the club. Can't remember what that club's called. The Blue Jazz Lounge, something like that. The Golden Butterfly. For anyone that doesn't know me, that might have come over in Shauno's raid, my name is George, otherwise known as the Skyline Superman, Skyline Superman, Sky Guy, whatever you want to call me, really, as long as it doesn't hurt my feelings too much. I mostly play single-player, story-driven stuff over here, but we sometimes play some multiplayer stuff with friends, and we also like a good indie game here and there. That's us.
Got it, Skipper.
If that's your vibe, you're in the right place.
Yeah.
Skyman Superface.
He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
Should I switch up my suit? I have so many suits. Oh my god, Brooke. Why did you time out, Shauno? Was that an accident? Was that a misclick? Hey, I'm gonna wear this suit for a little bit. I feel like this goes with Rusty's vibe. I'm so sorry. It's okay. It's okay. I'm sure Shauno forgives you. Misclicks happen. I did not mean to. It happens. Street crime. I always go through street crime.
You know the way. You can drive.
All units in the vicinity in any Central unit. A 211 and shots fired 410 South Flower Street.
Did a decent job in Henry.
I did a decent job, thanks. That's really makes me feel good, man.
Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
But don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt.
Just said thanks.
Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
And no assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. You might get along after all.
This is my sign to not use my laptop and phone for the same thing. I accidentally hit buttons on your phone. No worries. It happens. It happens. You are not in trouble. Oh, now it pops up.
All units in the vicinity in any Century unit. A 211 is
It's
shot.
always a 211 and shots fired, which is a robbery. An armed
Tables
robbery.
have turned now, haven't they, boys?
Unsuccessful
Hey,
hold
look,
up.
old man, we're sorry. Just quit shooting. The hell I will. I'm getting pretty tired of losing my weekly take to you punks.
Uh-oh. Bro, put the gun down.
Ain't gonna last long in a tin shack.
Where have they gone? Oh. He said they're not going to last too long in a
Damn it, they
tin
went
shack.
down there.
They're not in the shack, they're down here.
Damn them, this is a $30 suit.
Oh, they're still running. One of them's dead. Oh, were they hiding out? Oh my god. Oh, I felt like I missed him, but he's dead. He went down.
This is car 11K. Shots fired at South Flower Street, Scott's Garage. It's code 4 here, but suspect is down. I need an ambulance and coroner.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner.
Okay.
All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting at 410 South Flower Street, Scott's Garage, code 4.
Hey, well, someone died, but we're gonna ignore that. The fact that we call for an ambulance too is the positive here.
Can you drive to this one?
Rusty's starting to like me because we did a good job on that last case. Everything's looking up.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex
Captain,
Alonzo
aren't there
Mendez.
similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry and of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't
matter?
believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world, with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to beat that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the City of Angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
It's funny because they're like, I want daily reports, and then you always solve it like within a day, basically.
Detective, I was first on scene.
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. A family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
All these people are vultures, officer. But you can tell me.
Right, here's Pinker. Is it Pinker?
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
Oh. You're useless? Is that what you're telling me? You're unhelpful.
She is.
Oh, there she is. Footprints. We got a
The stopping angle in the Henry case. Was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
Okay. So could it be a copycat? Because that guy had all the weapons. He had everything to say that he did it, really. So I don't...
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money?
Because the motive wasn't robbery, I guess. That's not like evidence. It's not like a clue.
Well, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
Wait, she was a parent teacher. She was part of the PTA? Oh no. Not that... Regardless of who she was, it's still an oh no, but... Oh. Hold on. Oh, it's a bottle. Hey, someone's on the phone. What do you need, officer? A cigarette?
Hasn't given me anything to go on.
Go check these bushes, because you just never know. Another bottle there, but the bottle is anything. Alright, I think it's the body.
Similar MO.
To what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation is the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Okay.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home. Not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
You mind if I examine the body?
You might guess.
Could have been a boyfriend and they could still be humping at home. Poor Deirdre.
Look at your markers. Very
distinctive. I'll do some comparisons
Strangulation?
back at the lab and get back to you.
They're talking about her address.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Ah, some more jewelry stolen. Like the ring on the other lady.
What's this mark? A cut on a finger.
Ring again.
Fourth finger, left hand. A wedding or engagement ring. Violently removed.
Oh, that's the You Found Everything music. Yeah, more footprints. Why do they have to stamp on them?
Detectives, RNI says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Brae was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Yeah, Rusty.
How bad is it?
How bad is it? I mean, it's not good. That's how bad it is. It's not good. Alright, where are we headed? Over here. No more street crimes. No, it looks like we're good for street crimes. They live here. They don't, you know what? They don't live that far away from the other people that we just did that mission involving.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Let's go to her house.
Where are we headed?
We're gonna go tell her husband she's dead.
Still might be some play in the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If he doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? No, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? But don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
He took that personally. And I took that personally. Mr. Moeller? Hello?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Oh no. I mean, you probably shouldn't let us in, to be fair. I know we're cops, but like...
Could you have a seat for me,
Two strange
Michelle?
men? Although back in that time, you probably wouldn't even have a choice. If you resisted, that would probably be a problem.
We're gonna have a look around.
Plus,
He'll be back in.
this is America.
Maybe. No.
No.
My partner will explain everything when he gets back, okay? There's nothing to worry about.
I don't need this glass. I just wondered if the fact washing up wasn't finished. Same with these veg tables. A carrot, of
Optimistic,
course.
Cole.
What? No, the carrot clearly is the solution. Bro, going into a house, even asking when it's just a young girl, even as police, seems so weird. I mean, I understand being like, oh, you know, I'll wait, you know, I'll wait for your parents to come home or whatever. Like, one of her parents is dead. Like, I guess that, like, I can understand circumstance, but it's like, yeah, two grown men, and like she's here on her own. Like, it's just a bit weird. Like, come back later or something. I don't know. Yeah, wait in the car. You literally, because if you waited outside in the car, like, you keep an eye on the house, you'd know if they basically, I feel like really they did it so that they could snoop around before they get back, right? Which is, I'm pretty sure, illegal nowadays, right? Because that would be like searching without a warrant, which you're not allowed to do. Shoes. Welcome to America.
Size 8.
Oh, they're the right size. They're the right size. Did her daddy do the murder of her mother? Watch.
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
Okay. Makes sense. Is he talking to her in the other room, or is that like a radio?
No sign of a wedding ring.
Okay, missing watch and rings, which we knew because they looked like they'd been torn from her body. Oh, that's the you found everything you can for now sound. I kind of wanted to look outside. Can I go outside? No. Okay. Now to interrogate this child.
Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
Actually, she's dead.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this,
He is
Michelle,
just going to go in and say that.
your mother is dead.
R.I.P. F's in the chat.
Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Try.
You're a mean man. When did you last talk to you? She's 15.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon, I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
I mean, I want to believe she's telling the truth, but then she's doing the suspicious eye thing. So, do we bad cop her? Press for a little bit more information? She's doing like the weird, like, you know.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while.
Okay, it's not
What
really bad
happened
cop.
with your father?
I don't know.
It's not really bad cop.
I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
She just has shifty eyes. I feel like they're supposed to be like tells. Bad cop was the right answer, but he didn't even say it like bad cop, to be fair. Which obviously I understand, she's a 15-year-old girl and her mother's just died, but like, then why is it phrased as bad cop, you know? And technically she did tell the truth. She just didn't give us all the information, but like she did tell the truth. It's weird. Sometimes I get things wrong in this game and I'm like, it's just because it was like a little bit of a weird, like it's weird the way it puts the expectation on you to figure it out.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
I mean, you look pretty sus. I don't know if you're telling the truth.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if
Yeah,
he
that's
never did it
also
again.
very true. Questioning a
Approached
minor
me to make up for it.
without a parent or, yeah,
And they
or
always
guardian
want her golden
present. Butterfly brooch. Let me double check that because I didn't. Butterfly brooch purchased for Deirdre Moeller after Oh, he bought her a butterfly brooch after he'd hurt her, after he'd hit her.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
I mean, you're lying again. Yeah, they are killing a lot of... but then I think, to be honest, Brooke, in this time period, I think most people were domestic violence victims. And when I say people, I really mean women. During this time period, everyone seems to be smacking their wives about.
You seem reluctant to talk about her jewelry.
It's a touchy subject with Daddy. He thought she wasted too much money on her appearance.
Okay.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
That was maybe a truth or a lie, I don't know, but 2 out of 3.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy,
That last one was wrong.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What?
Yes, found.
But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Straight on to him.
Sure, yeah.
Like, straight on.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
You're lying. Yeah. No time to grieve, and I've literally just finished interrogating your 15-year-old daughter, and now you're next, motherfucker.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Muller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
I don't know. Ask yourself that question. Because, found your shoes.
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always
Yeah.
get teased.
How
about the size of
else
my
would you
feet.
find someone murdered?
You know, small feet,
found.
small...
Always been true in my experience.
Damn, roasted.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
That's not correct. You're lying.
You should come clean if you're having an affair or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
Well, your daughter said she called home a bunch of times.
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
I don't know then, but size can vary between brands. True.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
I mean, you're lying, clearly, but... He looks so suspicious. I think it's... I want to say it's probably bad cop, not a straight out lie, not an accused, because I don't have the specific evidence. What does he say? My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was at a dance. She called me to let me know that Deirdre didn't turn up. She left around 9:30. I mean, I don't have anything to...
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars? Nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
That was... okay, that was right.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
It is. It is true.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
Well, your daughter said the butterfly brooch was about... You bought her that after you hit her.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is
Hey,
a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on it.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We only got 2 out of 3 with her, but...
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in LA. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Oh, there's a busybody neighbor. There's always a busybody neighbor. Oh, there's also a phone there. We want to use it. Any other neighbors you can talk to around here?
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard
Yeah, it's the
Mrs. Muller
50s.
screaming.
There's always
Did
a
you see Mrs. Muller
busybody
come
neighbor.
home late last
There's
night at
always domestic
No.
violence.
Not at all.
That's what
I
we've
did
learned.
see Mr. Mahler put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
That's not looking good for you, Mr. Mueller.
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
I won't.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
I got him. He's not very fast. Gotcha, bitch. Asphalt jungle. You're burning your shoes with blood on them.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
No, it does not look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
Well, you better be able to explain the blood.
Booked in at Central, officer. Then
It's
put him
not
in an
looking
interview
good.
room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't Colin's home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
Juvenile Hall?
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Make the call, man. Make the call. That lady's gone. The busybody lady. She's like, I did my job. Maybe you should go to the gym more often. To be fair,
Galloway, Homicide Division, badge number 564.
Phelps is probably pretty fit. He was a Marine and then now he's a
Get Ray
cop. So.
Beaker and a technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street. Send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Roger, 11K.
You done, man? Can I use this? I thought it said I could use the phone.
Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting at the police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
Oh, there we go. Now I can do it. That was weird. It's because he was talking. Incinerate is a fancy name for a barrel with a fire in it, yeah, literally. Yeah, for poor people, it's just a fire pit.
Phelps, 1247.
That's exactly it.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
Checking for you, Detective. Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Okay.
Thanks for your help.
Because that's where the young girl was waiting, so that might be where the mum was taken from. I think that's the logic we're working with. Which makes sense. I follow that logic. You know? So where's the high school? Is this the high school? Oh, it's really close to their home there. You know? It's not far. Central morgue. Oh, the morgue's really close to the crime scene. And the central the station. Okay.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
We're gonna go to the morgue. And then the high school.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, Phelps. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Jesus,
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex ignoramus.
Close his cases, Cole.
You blame the guy who's banging her. Let's see what's going on at the morgue. It's funny because you get them to drive, but you always get out of the driver's seat when you get to places. That's quite funny. Unless it doesn't show them getting out, and then it's quite good because I can still believe that he drove me here. Hello?
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
Okay. Which rope do we think it is? I feel like it looks like this one. No? No, it's the bottom one. It's this one.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
Okay.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Okay.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
So she was not sexually assaulted. I use his phone. Where is his phone? Ah, it's on the desk. Excuse me.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
Sounds like the broad got messed up between the house and the school. We've been to the house. It's time to try the school.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Puts a lot away, but are they the right people? Exactly.
Phelps, badge 1247.
Justice. We need true justice.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. A green 1946 coupe registered to Mrs. Hugo Mueller has been found in the parking lot adjoining Belmont High School and playing fields. Captain Donnelly wants you to head down there immediately to take the school janitor's statement.
Thanks.
Okay. We were going there anyway. Now we got double the reason. Let's go, Rusty. Do you think his name's actually Rusty? Is Rusty like a nickname, or like were people actually called that? Can't decide if it would be good to be called that or not. Like, it's kind of cool, but then at the same time, like, do you want to be known as Rusty?
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
The high school. Okay.
Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that, the coroner's.
How so?
You know, you don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
Yeah,
been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.
Rusty, man, come on. I think I remember this part of this mission. I remember this case actually quite a bit.
This
Not
is
like
the car?
fully,
Yes, sir,
but
Detective.
like
Have you looked it over?
a lot of familiarities.
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks.
Okay.
We'll take it from here. What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Oh,
This was the same man?
I don't know, sir. I mean, I'd like to say yes, but truth is, it was pretty dark.
All right. Tell me about this man you've been having trouble with.
He hangs near the playground, tries to befriend the children. He was around here last night before the dance.
Is he violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes. There's the son of a bitch now. Hey,
There's
you!
the son of a
Go,
bitch
Phelps. I'll
now.
take the car and see if I can cut him off.
Why was he here now, looking at us? Like, we're not children, and it's a weird. I feel like it's weird to just be here at this time. If the kids aren't here, what are you doing hanging around now? People used to be named Rusty, but it also used to be a nickname. Oh. Did you know that, brother? Did you look that up? Stop, you child molesting motherfucker. Get him, folks. Get him. Look at me run. I suddenly, like, turn into the Flash.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted
He
here
said,
last
I
night,
like
Eli.
to keep an eye on
And
the
I would
children.
love to make you for that, you oaky motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Why would I do that?
He's so,
Because
like,
I'm about to break your
open
fucking
about
skull, Eli.
It's the brooch.
You're under arrest, Eli. You are in very deep trouble.
Like, he's openly like, yeah, I like kids. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't know why he was so obviously spying on us, and like we know he's a child molester. He's into kids, but like this is like late in the afternoon, evening sort of time. There's no kids here. They're talking about you. They know who you are, and like the cops are there. It's just weird. Why was he? It helps you're not into women for this case, but it's not good. Yeah, overall, for the case, thank you, but overall, didn't want to know. There was a kid in your sister's grade that was named Rusty. Oh. Did she have like? Was she ginger? Was she a redhead? Because I can then kind of
Why bother with the
see it as a nickname there.
I'm going to take out my gun, and I'm going to count to 5. Let's see how fast you can run now.
Hang on a goddamn minute. I found that thing in the parking lot.
Get some backup out here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
I hate how smug he is about it. Right, we got to investigate the scene. And the boot, the rope.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
Okay, probably the murder weapon.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
Interesting. A Chrysler could be important, but was there blunt force trauma on her? I can't remember.
The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic.
Hugo
I wonder what
Muller.
Eli does for a living.
Yeah, and it's got blood. That's got blood all over it. Is going to do blood and skin samples, but picks it up with bare hands, right? I mean, I suppose back in these days, the forensics were all a bit different, and I don't know how, like, I don't know how well they could differentiate, right? Like, I don't know. Why would he do that? Get your hands all over everything. Let me go make a phone call before we head back. We've got 2 people in custody, chat. Who do we think it is at the moment? I think we're going to interrogate both of them back at the station too, but right now, who should bet on? Who did the murder? The husband or the pedo? The nonce.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
Man gloves are for squares in the 50s.
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Mahler homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks, ma'am.
I'm feeling the husband from what I've seen. I think I am too. Oh, did Rusty move the car? He did. Sorry, Rusty. I didn't realize you moved the car. I didn't know they did that. Right. No more street cases. Maybe I did all the murder street cases already.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Because we need to go do some interrogations.
Exactly are we going?
And then we got to make a decision on who we book. Who we book for it. That's the thing. The child molester guy clearly needs to go to jail.
I say we make
not
Rooney
for this murder, probably.
I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car. He had her jewelry. The DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
We already discussed
that. We let Muller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
He gets a free pass for murder? And I, as an intellectual, know you have 2 choices. Yeah, you can send either one of them down. I remember that.
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest. Are they ready?
Bowler's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Okay. Where's 1?
Boy.
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
Oh, he said whichever way it goes, he'll be dealing personally with him, so...
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your
Yeah, you're right.
sympathy,
Like,
boy?
why wouldn't they both go down? Because they're both fucked up. Also, he's been beaten up.
You down on your luck, Eli?
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
You're definitely lying. I don't know that I have, again, anything to... I think it's a bad cop situation.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't miss the place. Big yellow letters, HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
I mean, that blows it wide open, right, chat? He worked at Hennessy Marina, HM. He said it was green overalls. That's what was in the trunk.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
Is what they are.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean?
You deserve that, though.
Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
I'm not sure he's lying. I think that's the truth. Look at his face.
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid. Tie, hitch, and braid. It stays tied.
That got us what we wanted. Oh.
I've done 14 years in and out of prison, son. You think you can outweight me? You're wrong.
I didn't mean to put my notebook away.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
I mean, we found the jewelry on you, though, so... Can I use that as the... Let's use some intuition. Bad cop.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money.
By the
You've been in
smell
trouble
of things.
before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
You're as good as done, Mr. Rooney. All it will take now is some paperwork.
Make him sweat.
For my
He's gonna
money,
interrogate.
Hugo Muller's our #1 suspect. The evidence is solid. I think it's time we hit him with it.
We're about to find out.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
You've done really well with lies so far, mate.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Is that honesty, or is that... I don't know, man. I don't know if I have anything to nail him with.
Are you going to tell me what I want to know, or do we have to take it out of you in lumps?
That was wrong.
Give it your best shot. I can take whatever you're throwing.
Shit. You just said good cop. It's because they have this shifty look about them sometimes, and I feel like originally this game that was meant to be like a tell if they have this shifty look to them when they answer. But then obviously a person would naturally maybe look a bit uncomfortable just because of the situation. It is really.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the Army.
How do you guys feel about that? I mean, he looks shifty. I don't think I have anything to... I don't think I have anything to nail him on. It's just their eyes, man. No, because sometimes it is a tell. Sometimes you can get a judgment from that. Them looking shifty. But it's whether we think any of this is enough to accuse. Because if not, then we have to think good cop or... We have to think good cop or bad cop. So I wonder if that small men's footprint leading to body would have been the one. You thought the daughter was shifty? And she was! She was! I was right in that. I pressed out. Well, twice. 2 out of 3 times I was right. I mean, he's holding quite a lot of eye contact. I don't know. I don't know. Is he lying, chat? He said, I said, do you know anything about ropes? And he said, as much as the next man, I was a scout, I learned some more in the army.
Do you know anything about braided ropes?
Some. They're mainly used for mooring lines, hawsers, you know, that kind of stuff. We don't have much use for them in the machine shop. We use chain hoists.
That was wrong. So that wasn't good cop. I got 2 wrong now. Fuck.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
Nothing? It was in her car.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
I mean, it was in her car, man.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
Ooh, what now, motherfucker?
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
What are they? What are your work clothes? Why didn't we ask him like we asked the other dude? Also, wait. His work boots were at home. So if he keeps his work clothes in his locker, why were his work boots at home? I might have to use another bit of intuition, chat. Oh, it's only bad cop or accused. Fuck it, I'm going all in.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
I mean, you might be right, but...
Green overalls, blood-stained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
I don't feel like we got enough out of him because we got 2 wrong. Who was it, chat? Who did it? We gotta book someone. Based on evidence, we know that other dude knows about rope. He also had green overalls that could have had HM on them. He wouldn't have had access to the bloody tire iron. We don't know what this other guy knows about rope. And he was getting rid of bloody shoes. Wasn't he? He's never explained the shoes. Maybe he would have if we'd have got that first thing right. And we know he wasn't home when she was calling. He was out for a drive. Like, it could make sense that the nonce just, you know, saw him parking the car and everything and then picked up the jewelry when she dropped it. Like that. That could make sense, you know? Where are you guys leaning? I think I know who they want you to make for this. They want me to send the nonce down because they know that he's, like, they already know he's dodgy, right? I can't decide if I think it actually is him or not. Because the husband wasn't at home. He's this right size shoe. We didn't ask the other dude what size shoe he was. He's got bloody shoes that he was trying to burn and get rid of. We don't know what he knows about rope. We know the tire irons from his car. And the thing is, I don't know why the nonce dude would leave her car at the scene of the crime. If he had killed her and taken her somewhere else, why would he have left her car at the scene of the crime? Well, I guess it wasn't the scene of the crime. She was killed elsewhere. So I guess I'm curious as to why... The husband definitely did it. That's your opinion. I think the husband did it too. That's where I'm leaning. It makes the most sense. Right? Even though we didn't get the full evidence, the full, like, interrogation correct and stuff, I feel like that makes the most sense. Should we charge him? Should we charge him, chat? Should we charge this motherfucker? Did he kill his wife? He was burning the shoes. And it makes sense then, because then he could have... But then I get, if she was meant to leave to go get her daughter, she didn't turn up. But then her car ended up there anyway? It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And in fact, in the little bit at the start where we saw the woman get walked up to and attacked, the dude was wearing a hat, looked a bit more like the other dude, to be honest. But do you think the husband definitely did it, Brooke? Are we committing to it? Because if you're in, I'm in. And if anyone else has an opinion, let it be known.
Hugo Muller, I'm charging you with the murder of your wife. You'll be arraigned and taken before a grand jury. Book him, Rusty.
With pleasure.
I don't know if that was right or not. We shall see. I don't think you ever actually really find out, to be honest, whether it's right or not. You find out what the police's opinion, like the captain's opinion on it is, but it doesn't...
I have to say I'm disappointed. I stood in front of a troop of reporters and made promises. Promises of swift and fearful retribution, and you bring me an armful of vagary and happenstance. You made the department look bad, lad. Do it again and your career as a policeman will come to an abrupt and ignominious end. You two are back on the streets. Find street criminals, roust them, beat them, and restore some fervor to your police work. Your next case will come when you've revived my faith in your abilities. Now get out of here!
I don't think that was wrong, though. Just me, chat? I don't think that was wrong. Well, we only got two stars, so maybe it was wrong. Because clues found 11 out of 12, questions correct 11 out of 14. That's too good to be getting 2 stars. So, I feel like that means we got the wrong person. Rip. I mean, the other guy did fit all the... I just thought he did too, but we didn't get all the answers out of him.
Belt! We captured 2 regular armies.
Lieutenant!
Belt, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen?
You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There is no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing. See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the US because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
He's not wrong.
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
You just told me I was doing terrible.
Yeah, it's my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an
You were
alibi.
pissed off at the time.
Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
At the time, you were pissed off. Now you're saying you think I did great. That was weird. That was weird. Just told me how happy he was with the one that he was unhappy earlier. The outsider. Yeah, we'll stick with what we're wearing for now, I guess. Actually, let's go back to the dark sword of justice.
You know the way. You can drive.
I don't know why, just because. Because I feel like it. Switching up the suits between missions.
With affiliates in you have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah, it means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, Phelps.
This guy.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Brothers, Pinker?
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you when you're ready.
Okay, man. Jesus.
Lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force.
Okay. Is that what killed her?
Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails.
Post-mortem. Done after she was dead.
Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
Maybe.
Kiss the blood, BD. The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
The best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered, naked.
Yeah. We know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
Okay, man.
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
Is that what she was strangled with? Is this your bag, dude?
Find anything interesting?
No. I don't know what that was, but I don't think it was relevant. Was she like dragged?
May as well follow the trail.
Was it over there where she was killed? hat. Hers?
Antonia. Huh. Same as the library card.
So hers. Where does the blood go? Blood on the wall there. Is this her shoe?
Proximity to the scene, plus the bloodstains. No way is this coincidence.
I don't think there was anything else we could do with that. No. There's blood up the wall here too. Like, it feels like they wanted us to find this. In the way it's like laid out.
On it goes.
Keep the shining over there. I done seen it. And I done seen Tit, because she's naked.
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
Thanks, Mean. Appreciate that. I don't know what that box is, but I don't think it's important. A key?
House keys, strung up like bait on a hook.
Can we take it?
Do you think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to City Hall, that brazen son of a bitch.
That's got to be a code or a cipher.
253. Two, 5, 3. Anything over here? Oh. Fire escape.
Where are you taking us?
He's speedy. Mrs. A. Maldonado.
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us?
I don't know, we got her surname. Antonio
Clearly wants us to
Maldonado.
find these things. He's left them for us.
There you go, Phelps. You got a new M.O. I told you it wasn't our guy.
Or he might just be getting more confident.
Any of this stuff worthy of note? Look like it. No. These random tools. Yeah, don't act like you found it, Rusty. I was going this way already. Is this the makeup mirror? Yeah, it is.
Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
And there's nothing else about it. We didn't even like make note of that or anything. Bro really did lay
Trail
out
points up.
a trail, smearing blood everywhere. Oh, the key? Oh, no, a ring.
Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance?
Literally. Why? Was it paint, not blood?
Looks as though the killer was decorating with this.
Oh, it is blood. Oh. Okay. And this is her bag. The other half of the library card.
Son of a bitch wants her identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
Oh shit, Rusty. Ruh-roh, Rusty. Okay, she doesn't actually live very far away. She wasn't murdered far from the station, she doesn't live far from the station.
You're behind the wheel.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Antonia's place. Where else, Mia? Where the hell else?
It was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
So
right,
husband?
so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, we've closed the case.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
Not if he's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting those.
I'm sure.
Boarding house.
I'm sorry. Can I help you?
Landlady?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner
No,
of
she
this
doesn't.
boarding
She's dead.
house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
Upstairs, last door on the left. Is that what she just said? Here we go. This one. It's small.
Look at that. Someone's turned the place over.
Someone went through all their stuff.
Charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
No, it was not. Is she going somewhere? To open her mail. I mean, it's not like she's going to get to open it now. Further to my previous correspondence, I am writing to inform you that your petition to the Superior Court of the State of California has been accepted and a court date scheduled.
Okay, we have an address.
Attorney's letter. Was she getting divorced? Yeah, he's been served with papers. Yeah. She was getting a divorce. So that speaks to some motive.
The smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
Because it has been.
Windows,
What?
helps.
Yeah, why would we climb out the window? Why not? Why not just... There was a door, wasn't there?
So someone broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar. Wonder where it was taken from.
It's like a fence post. Can we climb up here and slide down? No? Boo. Boo. Whose car is this? Need to investigate. Okay, well, I don't see anything else to look at right now. Thought there might be some more evidence out here, but it doesn't look like it. Just running around the outside of the house. Yeah, I guess that's it. Right, Rusty. You gave me a do in the room, but then
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up
obviously
to
I
it.
found that stuff outside.
Yes, Detective. I'll do my best.
Movements of victim. Evidence of break-in.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
You look a bit sus, but... Is there any reason she would know where she'd go? Small key marked with number 5 found suspended with string. Yeah, what's the significance of 5? Is that her room number? I didn't even notice if it was. 253. Library card. I don't know that I have evidence to call her out here, but...
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof. Where did she go?
Jesus, Cole.
I think she went to a bar. She's been drinking quite a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar. It's a Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
Okay.
You've had a break-in?
No. That can't be true.
You're telling me you didn't
You're being
know?
economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
I mean, there's a broken window, lady.
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles. It'd be very bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
Well, you won't have a reputation for honesty.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife that served me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. I mean, I feel like she's being honest there. Like she's telling the truth.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
Well, I know you're lying there. Because she had a...
What about her bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
No. I mean, that could be true. You might know nothing, but...
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
We can either front Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right at him, or we can check out the Eldorado bar.
What do you guys think? Angel or the Eldorado bar? Who do we suspect the most right now? I feel like we gotta do due diligence on the bar, but then, like, if it is the husband...
Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
Like, I feel like I want to make sure I have the... But then if like, he, you know, skips town or some shit, because we didn't go to him first... And just because he has motive and stuff, we don't have any evidence that actually ties him to it.
A nosy old hag? Ah! And I thought I was coming on strong with the ex-wife's line.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
Nosy old hag like you. He really does just absolutely tear into people sometimes. And okay, I chose the option, but I didn't know. Didn't know he was going to do that.
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. Oh, what did she do?
Die.
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
Thank you.
A waitress. Can I have another spoon?
These are divorce papers?
Divorce papers? Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was going to show him.
I feel like there's a good chance it might be him then. Because she was embarrassing him, effectively.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. You know, the temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
You look sus. I like when they like look overly sus. It's kind of funny. Okay, I don't have evidence, so I'm a bad cop.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Reluctant. Why?
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was gonna serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
I think I believe that.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
Okay.
You want a tip? Refill my coffee next time, honey.
So now what do we think? The husband or the fruit market?
You're behind the wheel.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Oh, it's literally just over there.
Think there's anything to the divorce angle?
I've been through 3, Phillips. No big deal. After a while, you just numb yourself to the experience.
But Angel, he's a young Latino man. It would hurt his sense of who he is. He'd see himself as a failure, a woman taking control over his life.
Then she fronts him and he snaps. Works for me. That makes Angel a killer as well as a piece of shit.
We'll check out the fruit market before we go after him. Oh my god, I got out while he was still moving. It's closed.
Shut. Great. We'll need to come back later, Phelps. Maybe somebody here saw Antonia the night she died.
Okay. Looks like we're going to his house then.
You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
To see Angel.
How about we drop in on the husband instead? See if your gut is right.
I'll take a bar over a husband every day of the week.
Do. You live in an apartment as well? Looks like it.
Maldonado is in apartment 304.
304. So that's going to be upstairs. Right? Oh, this is not the way. That's the way in. I just saw stairs there and was like, oh, is that a way in? What numbers are these? Is that 203?
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's
Bro
take
never
our boy
wants to
by
knock.
surprise. Hey, what the fuck? LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
There's another dude. Holy shit.
Now look, I don't want no trouble.
All right.
You don't want no trouble.
want to dance.
You're asking for it, man. Trying to hit me.
I got nothing to say to you.
Oh, my hat. Get out of my house.
Same fucking.
Oh my god, now it's... Okay, I was about to say now it's a 2-on-1, but apparently not. My boy's gone. Oh!
Maniac!
The way I threw him against that, bro, his neck would have been broken, I swear.
Damn. They got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
Wait, cuff him first, though. Cuff the other dude first.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no!
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, goddammit! You think I'd kill my own wife?
I don't know, man. I know you were getting a divorce.
We should get the whole place to going over, then talk to the neighbors. And Phelps, I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
You don't call me Finbar. Very grim in here. Is this where the brother was staying? Nothing on the balcony. What's this?
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
No, true, but you gotta look, right? The only way to know is by looking first.
Just picked fruit market.
Huh.
I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
Yeah, this ain't fruit. El Dorado?
The El Dorado must be a family favorite.
It's a bloody shirt.
This will take some explaining.
Yeah, how's bro gonna explain this? Is everything?
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. He's got no alibi. He's toast.
Okay, well, we'll check in with someone.
What do you want?
LAPD. We're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
Oh, that went well.
No good. There's nobody here.
Hey, sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids.
Fuck's sake.
LAPD. Were you here last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
Okay. So far, not much help.
Hello.
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
Kept thinking you were going to call that one a nosy old hag too, Phelps. Well-executed restraint.
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar.
Finbar. I still haven't worked out where that fence post came from that smashed the back of, like, smashed her back window in. Which one was his one? That one up there. Maybe the fruit market will give us some more info where that's concerned. Dumpsters? A street crime. That would be rude not to.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Car 11K, come in.
All units, officer needs help. 415 and shots fired. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
415 and shots fired.
This is 11K. We'll handle the 415.
Shit.
11K, officer needs help. 415 shots fired. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 11K.
Why don't you come on out, Jimmy? I
Honey
won't
boy.
let them hurt you. Not my honey boy.
I told you not to call me that, woman. Now shut the hell up.
Jesus.
You shut the hell up.
Is that the lady of the house?
It's a nice story. Two old lovebirds just moved in together, but they had a falling out, and he chased her across the yard with a 12 gauge. Now it's him or us.
Wasty.
Get the bastard.
Officer down! Give yourself up! Now!
Oh my god.
You're a cop killer!
He's killed two of our boys. Our boys in blue.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Oh god.
Cop killers are the worst kind of snake.
You shot my house.
Go and get that sweet son of a bitch.
Right in the back.
Going in!
Hey, you! Oh. Want to rough house, huh?
Honey boy, what have they done to you?
What do you mean? He killed two police officers. What do you mean, what have we done to him? Killed him is what I've done to him. A lot of the mad stuff goes down in Central.
You know the way. You can drive.
It says about going back to the police
Fine.
station.
Where are we headed?
I would like to revisit some of these other places. Go back to El Dorado and ask. Now that I visited Angel, ask if they know anything else.
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
These letters, Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him.
Now he sent another.
I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy. You seen the body? Fucking case just gnaws away at your guts. Hollywood. Every prom queen from every fucking hick town in America turns up here. Where do they end up? Gutted on the fucking sidewalk.
Yikes. I'm still annoyed about that case, that last case, because I don't know if we got it wrong. Like, it felt like we got it wrong because of what they said, but then... Oh no. Yeah, I am still playing this game.
I think he's a bit of a ganguero.
I've not been playing it every day. I've been playing it more the last couple of days. I'm just taking my time with it, enjoying it.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
The fruit market over the road. but you're driving. You got the platinum for this the other day. I remember you saying you got the platinum for this. I don't think I'm gonna try for the platinum for this. But, yeah, I did get the Spider-Man one.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
I'm just enjoying revisiting this just for its, just for the experience. It's a good story. I like this game a lot. You're currently working on the Watch Dogs Platinum? Nice. The original Watch Dogs. Oh, Watch Dogs Legion. I've never played Watch Dogs Legion. I played the original.
Waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
And Watch Dogs 2. Probably the original's my favourite one out of the two. Like I say, I haven't played Legion. Is it good? Is it fun?
Did you read about the woman who stabbed her husband and then pushed him in front of the car?
Jesus.
That's the cop who
Oh,
caught
yeah.
her.
That's the cop who caught her. I like that they've mentioned those cases. I mean, technically, didn't she get shot? Technically, I caught the guy.
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all this fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and type from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new.
40 hours
A
for Legion
poem,
and Platinum, but you think you'll do it in
hand-typed.
30? Nice.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead.
You like
We've
the
been over
story so
both
far?
documents
Nice.
pretty carefully. They've been wiped with
I don't think I
gasoline,
applied
so
the
there's no
first two.
chance
Again,
of
that was
prints.
in a time when I didn't really go for plats, and I still like I said, I still don't always go for a plat with the game. Sometimes I like to just enjoy what I can get out of the game, and if I'm then tempted to do the plat, I'll go for that. But otherwise, like I just get what as much as I want out of the game, I guess. Have changed my mind. You would not give a square deal. Fuck you, BD Tex.
Heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
That's why we called you in.
Do you think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley. Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
I'm gonna play Bloodborne.
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
Yeah, they're not really FromSoft games aren't really my
Medallion
style.
guy believes
They're really good.
Your guess is as good as
I
mine.
played Dark Souls
One thing for sure
for a
is that he's
while.
educated. What about the length
So
of
I
the
have an
heritage?
appreciation for
He
them,
could have
but
got the wording from the papers.
they're not quite
But
my
you
thing.
said he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
But Bloodborne is very highly
Well,
regarded
upstairs
amongst
then,
those
lads, and
games.
see if we can break him.
Interview Angel Maldonado. Yeah, but I still want to go to the fruit market.
Door knocking all morning, but I gotta make in the car in the end.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
I mean, you're looking pretty shifty.
So if you didn't kill your wife, who did? You better
Okay.
come up with something, Angel. This doesn't look good.
Fuck Fuck you.
Yeah, I
I
wasn't.
loved my wife.
That wasn't the right.
You're good, kid. You murder your wife and you just sit there as cool as a cucumber.
I mean, he was right that she didn't stay long. Maybe I should have taken that as legit.
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
Okay. And someone else told me she wore that.
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
Okay.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
Yes, you were. And you know you were.
I don't believe you, Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far, and you lashed out.
I told you. I wouldn't accept a divorce.
Well, I have divorce papers.
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down.
Jesus.
She ran out.
That's why.
That's the truth.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
That's unfortunate for you, Angel, because that's the size. I don't know why, but I feel like the brother did it.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
I mean, it was on the sleeve and on the collar, so that it's not completely unbelievable. It was a lot of blood, though. Collar and sleeve makes it if he cut himself shaving. Sleeve, collar, like it.
We're typing the blood, Angel. It won't look good if it matches your wife.
As God is my witness, I didn't kill her.
How is that
One
wrong,
last
though? Because
question, Angel.
that's true. They're
Do the
typing the blood,
words
so they'll know.
"kiss the blood" mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
Straight through the red light. Said she never saw it.
Okay. Try the fruit market again, I guess. Like that's all we can really do?
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going?
I'm gonna try the fruit market again and see if they're there now.
American Century Broadcasting.
American Century Broadcasting. Hey, they're open now. Oh, you walked through that. Bro, did you walk through that? What the heck? What the heck?
Are you working Friday night?
Hello, ma'am.
We should go out afterwards.
Me? Me?
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney, what can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
Because
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
Sus as hell, man. I don't think I have anything to pin him with that, though.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She had me back until last night.
Okay.
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
Yeah, why is the produce place open so late? I mean, if she wore it habitually, then you would think she was wearing it, but someone else said she was wearing. A couple of different people have said she was wearing it, but
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
literally,
Look, not much.
literally.
I sell the
Rick.
odd bottle on the side to the
For
after
sure.
hours crowd.
There you go.
Look, I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
He sells alcohol because what's his name had some. Angel had some alcohol in a fruit market box.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
I think he's telling the truth.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Don't you have to get a court order or something? I have
Keep an eye
rights.
on him, Rusty.
Clem? Shh.
I feel like you should keep an eye on him. I feel like he's going to do a runner or something. This is looking very suspicious, this particular door. Oh, Clem. Clem.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
What's that?
Why cut someone who was already dead?
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. Must have seen it during the war.
Got a blunt object, but it's not
So what are we hiding in here? This thing needs a combination.
He's got her box. What was it? 253? Right, chat? 253? We found that piece of paper. Yeah. There's her religious necklace.
This
religious
fruit
to me.
skull punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
He's gonna run.
Clem!
There we go. Oh, he's gonna drive. The ballsy move, Clem. The produce guy did it? Wow, what a damn shame, right?
God damn it, get after him, Cole.
Why would he do that?
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Please do what? I mean, he's got himself into some trouble. Rusty.
We should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy.
That's true. We didn't know he was our guy then. Could have still been the husband.
strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do.
So many of these feel like a setup. And I feel like it's meant to feel that way.
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect.
It's almost too
Now
perfect.
who's about to get picked?
He's not wrong. Now who's about to get picked?
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Yeah, he's got one of his tires. Yes! You're done, son. It's upside down. You knocked off Rusty's hat. Bastard.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
You're a sick man, Clem.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
He's gonna help himself. A crate. Okay, damn. I thought he was gonna go for a bottle, but a whole crate. Ooh, yeah, we did do some city damage today, but it didn't matter. Given the size of Clem's stash, it was a wonder you didn't catch him red-handed at the El Dorado. How could we have caught him red-handed at the El Dorado? If we'd have gone there instead of the fruit market? So I feel like that's usually what the case notes means, is that, like, you could have. We missed we got 2 questions not correct, but we got all the clues. Got 5 stars.
Sarge, why are the guys giving it to the doggies? They're riding in trucks, numbskull, while you're marching.
They look pretty badly beat up.
Yeah, they do it then. Scuttlebutt says it's pretty hard going down south.
Yeah, we'll find out soon enough. Recon always leads.
How can we fail, Skip, with the Shadow leading the show?
Who the fuck is the Shadow?
Lieutenant Phelps, the Shadow of Death.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a quiet fucker, Sarge. Never hear the bastard coming.
You're sitting there, field stripping a cigarette, and suddenly he's there looking down on you.
Why do you think we keep saluting that Jap-loving son of a bitch? He's bad juju.
That's enough out of you 3. Bad juju? Where were you dragged up? A swamp?
They got rumours going about Phelps. The Shadow of Death. The White Shoe Slaying. Stormy night. They're always drunk ladies. Oh god, someone's watching her. He's like hunched over.
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is, too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain.
Nice.
Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
Okay. Another dead person.
Skipper, is the new letter genuine?
Now, boys, we all know how many
I'm telling you, it'll never
invest
stick.
in the short case. Ray Pinker will let us know in good time.
I gotta change my suit, chat. It's a new case. Should we wear... What have we not worn? Sunset Strip and the Outsider and the Sharpshooter. Sunset Strip just feels like It says best woman while rubbing shoulders with movie stars. I feel like I might save that for the vice desk. Might go with the sharpshooter.
A fine morning indeed. We keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
Yeah, Californians love a fad, Phelps. As long as the bricks hold up at San Quentin, there'll always be killers in this town to send.
Quite a bright
Greetings from
suit.
sunny California.
For a miserable weather.
Stop.
A day of miserable weather. Here's me in my nice bright suit. Right. I'm gonna go do a street crime. We're probably gonna.
Can you drive to this one?
Chat. So I'll do the street crime, then I'll go to the scene of the crime, and then we'll probably wrap up.
Any Century unit, possible 415 at Alvera Street Plaza, unit animal code 3 identified.
What was a 415?
11K, go ahead.
11K, roger. Citizen reports at 415.
A domestic?
You're crazy.
If I'm crazy, it's your fault. Running
Vengeful
around
X.
behind my back. How
It's
am I
got a
supposed to
gun.
trust you, goddammit?
Whoa, sir. I think you ought to calm down.
Mind your own goddamn business. Why is everybody always on my case?
Because you pointed a gun at. Oh my god, old man, you made a mistake.
Officer down! Watch it!
Oh my god! Bro, that
Give it
car's-
up, old man!
Okay, well, I didn't realize that was him. I couldn't see where he was. That car ran that lady
First
over.
the letter, and now another body. Come on, you can't keep on telling me there's not a killer still out there.
You know, Phelps, all these arrests on your record are giving you a reputation. You don't want them turning into unsolved.
Getting a vicious killer off the streets is more important than my reputation.
Really?
And besides, landing a big fat marlin is more impressive than an ocean full of minnows.
The minnows make it the man, Phelps. You can't always hit home runs. Sometimes you just gotta make first hits.
Sometimes you gotta just go with the little successes. Well, this is where it's supposed to be. Is it gone now? I feel like aren't they just supposed to reappear? That's what it just said. It was like you can redo it by returning to this. Maybe I have to go away and come back. Which is annoying, but I guess makes sense. Is it back? No, it's not back yet. Okay, well I guess we're not doing that before we stop. Yeah, they always kill one of my cop friends. I feel like we don't have any left. All the patrolmen. Good thing we're not a patrolman anymore. We started out as one. Good thing we're not one anymore, because they just get shot all the time. Right in front of us, too. Alright, Rusty. Take us to the crime.
You can drive.
You can drive. Like I got out of the car just to make him drive. I'm sure that one will reappear probably like now, and we'll do it next time or something.
Detectives?
Phelps and Galloway, homicide.
Scene secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door, canvassing for witnesses.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Will do, Detective.
This looks awfully familiar.
I think that's the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them as well.
There's nothing original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last night, and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body?
Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries. Strangled with a length of rope. And for my money, it's triple braid again.
Same rope.
Time of death. From her temperature, maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night.
Usual head injuries.
Blunt force trauma.
She's not naked.
Knock him over the head, then strangle and mutilate. No message with this one.
At least she was left clothed.
I doubt very much he was concerned with her dignity.
The green silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No. And no handbag or other personal
I mean, I
effects.
agree on the probably not concerned about her dignity, but it just is something of note that she's, you know, she is dressed
I'll
and all
call
the
you when I
others
know
weren't.
something. Meanwhile, get on with the case.
Jeez.
There appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
Can look into that, I guess. I can't remember if it's. I don't even know if it's worth doing this because I remember that it sort of makes you redo it. It has like weird save points.
You catch all the good ones, Phelps.
What do you mean I catch all the good ones? This is bad. Someone died. Be respectful. But I do catch them. That's the important thing. Okay, that's it. There's no like nothing in. She hasn't got any like front pockets. Usually you can go down, but I guess there's nothing to. She's got nothing on her body. Like she's not naked with the writing on there or anything. Shoes.
No drag marks.
Let me guess, size 8.
The killer was moving around, surveying the scene.
Boom, boom, boom.
Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
Yeah, I figured that. Hey, boys.
Not now, Phelps.
Okay, sorry. Fuck off, Phelps. Who's this? A lady? And a policeman? Is there going to be a relative to recognize her?
Detectives, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
Okay.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
You've been a big help.
Of course. Anything I can do to help. I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, Detective. There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thanks for your help.
Okay. We got some leads. Bro, you're in my seat. Bro, that's my seat. That crime disappeared. I wonder if it'll come back. I hope it does. I mean, all of them said, like, you can replay them. Any I've messed up so far I've been able to replay, but that one just didn't reappear for whatever reason.
You know the way. You can drive.
Right.
Fine.
I know I said I was
Where
going
we
to turn
headed?
up here and stop, but I think it saves when you arrive at a
No message.
place where
Excuse
you're doing
me?
an
There was
investigation.
no message.
Where?
On the Vic. The last bodies had something written on them. This one didn't.
I'm failing to follow you.
Can't be the same guy is what I'm saying. right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole.
What about the
End
rug?
of conversation. Understand?
There you go, saving. There you go. So we can leave it here, chat. I know I don't want to stop playing, and you don't want to stop watching, but I guess to go to bed, me. It's like we'll be back again tomorrow night, probably playing more of this. So yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot so far. I'm a bit salty still about that one case where I felt like it was the husband, but they both had strong evidence, and then the captain sounded really disappointed in me, which was upsetting, but which made me think I chose the wrong person, but it never really says this was definitely the right or wrong person. But I feel like I've played this game maybe like twice ever, and there's like, I think he is more complimentary and like stuff if you choose the other guy, but that doesn't necessarily mean it is the other guy. It's just because they want to send down the other guy because because obviously he's obviously a wrong'un, he's a nonce, but is he the one for the crime? I don't know. So I think there's a couple of cases in this where you have a choice and you can sort of like, one way they're complimentary of you and the other way they're less impressed, but I don't know that that necessarily means it's right or wrong. Yeah, I'm not sure. But I'm a bit sad about it. Do I gotta go to bed? I do. Also, we've been going a decent few hours now, and I need to wind down. Otherwise, I'll never get sleep. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed yourselves, because I certainly did. Thank you so much to Shauno Bino for the raid. I appreciate you. Thank you for everyone that's been hanging out. Brooke, thank you for that resub earlier in the stream for 56 months, by the way. I feel like I didn't properly thank you for that, because you'd said it was so damn quiet, and then I was trying to work out why the sounds were weird, but yeah, I'm enjoying playing this game. It's one of those games, Brooke, where I'm hooked and I would play it for hours and hours and hours and hours. So I have to shut myself down and be like, no. And the thing is, I probably would have played, if it wasn't the time of year where there's a show that I watch that starts at 9 and ends at 10, sometimes 10:30. If it wasn't for that, I'd be starting at 9 still, and then we'd still get that extra bit of time. But I'm starting later, and then it's like, I can't push it too much, I guess, is what I'm saying. It won't be good for me. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night for sure. And I'm excited to play more of this because I'm enjoying it a lot. All I guess to say is, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. I love and appreciate you very, very much, and I hope you know that I do. Please do take care of yourselves, stay safe, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Tomorrow with this. Also, I grabbed some clips from yesterday's stream that I'm going to try and edit up. Obviously, usually on Wednesdays and Sundays, there's new clips going up, so keep an eye out for that. We got YouTube, we got Discord, we got TikTok, we got a Facebook page. I'm on Twitter. If you're in any of those places and you're not with us in any of those places, why? Why do? Yeah, come and hang out in the Discord if you want the community stuff, or if you want to see the clips and edited content on other channels, YouTube and TikTok mostly. There is also a Facebook page, and then like I say, you got the Twitters if you want to follow me on the Twitters. That's it. I will see you guys soon. I am on Blue Sky actually. If you do ! Socials, there's a link to my link tree, which has all my other socials on it. Except maybe, I don't know if Hive's on there. Maybe everything except Hive. But I am on Hive as well. He's on Blue Sky. I am. That's true. She's right, because she's on Blue Sky. We got them codes. I've still got a few codes, actually. I think I've got 2 left. I gave you one, I gave Rob one, and I gave Chloe one. Becky was like, nah, I'm not interested. And, yeah, so I've still got 2. You earn them in the time that you're on there and the time that you use it as well. So, like, you should earn some, Brooke, like, for example. And when I say you should, I mean you should do, not like you should. Yeah, so that's cool. So you'll get some codes that you can then give away to people. But yeah, I'm rambling now, which is what happens when I end stream and then I'm a bit tired and I'm a bit... All right, I will see you guys soon. Take care. Peace.